shocked, and I was frustrated and angry. I wondered how people could take advantage of people in this way, that how they could strip them of their dignity and force them to expose their intimacy to complete strangers in an unhealthy way.
We began to see that this is a global issue. It isn't just in Cambodia and Thailand as most people think, but it is a U.S. issue.
When I turned 12 years old, I started street prostitution. I had a pimp. I was talking to him. I told him at the time, I was 13, one more year. I told him I was 13, and he was fine with that, like, threw me off, like, wow.
It was the things that he said were things that I've never felt before. I actually felt like I was loved by somebody for the first time. And I put all of my trust and all of my faith in him. And the way that he got me was he told me, let's go for a ride. I got to pick something up in Indianapolis. And he said we were coming back that night. So I drove with him out to Indianapolis, and when we got out there, that's when he told me we weren't going back.
I think it does happen. In almost every big city we have found cases, and I know there are cases in Indianapolis because that's the work I've been doing over the past 5 months. If we think about human trafficking like drug trafficking, supply, demand, distribution, it's a triangle of activity. We have spent a lot of time now on the supply side. We're building shelters, we're setting up services. The Trafficking Victims Protection Act is just that. It's an act to protect victims. And so we've spent time addressing that aspect of the problem, the supply side. We're spending time on the distribution side. Those are the traffickers. They're doing this for the money. They're in this for the money, and we're prosecuting them whenever we can find them and to the full extent of the law. The last side of the triangle is demand. Who are those buyers? We can build all the shelters we want and rescue children, but when we rescue them, 2 more come right after that. And so it's just a constant mop-up job unless we get to the root of the problem and cut it off at the knees.
This is an issue that is right under our eyes, and I think then of these innocent, bleeding children that are right here, and young people, and older people. So what do we do in our churches to equip people to know what to do? How do you even know how to identify a trafficked victim?
No one person, one organization, or one denomination will be able to do this alone. But as we band together and join our forces, we can stamp out human slavery in our lifetime.